Alright, so I'm going to pick up where I left off with this chain of quests. This part of it is called Prisoner in Shackles. Let's go ahead. Oops, I want to talk to Oz instead. Can I pet you? Oh, let's pet him. Such a happy little kitty. Will you let me do your tail yet? Nope. Head into the bygone sea. Well, this is interesting. Well, Boss is gone. Boss, don't need me. How far up can I go? Okay, cool. I don't see anything worth note up here. By order of Demonos Beothus, exalted Harmos, and in accord with the most sacred, beneficent symphony of our great Sabatos, the Initium Ion are to be shut from today on. No one enters and no one leaves. For the Empire, for our God King, for human civilization. Nope, okay. Boop. Let's see. Not noticing anything else. Oh, there's that creature we saw. It says that there's a Hydroculus around here, but I haven't seen it yet. Not further up. I mean, it's further down. There it is. Let's activate this waypoint. There seems to be like there's probably going to be a statue of the Seven somewhere down here. Well, you're not the all-devouring narwhal. That's all I care about. Oh. Wait. So is the one that we saw the baby of that one? Whoa. Looks just like that glowing fish we saw before. There are still weird things tangled around the top nearby. What the heck is going on? Paimon's getting more and more confused. I've heard this voice in a dream before. I can't remember his name anymore, though. Yes, you must have met him in the Sabatos' dream, did you not? Scalia, a fell dragon who once served the Sabatos. He was subdued and sealed here by Beathis. Huh? Mr. Super Rude subdued an evil dragon? Paimon didn't think he could do something that amazing. Well, fell dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a Vishap that was a teensy bit stronger than normal. After all, no new hydro dragon can be born so long as the mistress of many waters and hibernated in the deep seas. I never thought that the Vishaps could get this large. Speaking of which, isn't Nuvalet... That's right, Nuvalet's the hydro dragon, isn't he? That doesn't mean that this guy's way older than him, does it? A new dragon of water has already been born. Then again, it has been a long time since even the former mistress of many waters passed. So much time has passed. In any case, the evil dragon Scalia was once the Sabatos' friend, but he revolted at a critical juncture in the showdown between us Remarians and the Fontanians. At that time, Scalia led the brutal dragonborn to Makimos, intent on breaching the inner city, Capitolium, where the Sabatos resided. I heard people talking about that in town. Yeah, the people in town were always talking about some Makimos in a bell tower or something. Correct. Makimos is the outer city of the capital, but should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, he must pass through the Intium Aini. That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital. And the symphony weaved by the Sabatos and the musicians, which covered all of Romeria, passed through the Intium Ioni and its golden waterways. Piothemus and his legion used this fact to shut the Intium Ioni, thus finally sealing the evil dragon. Something's not right about that story. The dreamscape from before, back then, Scalia should have come and seen Remus before. Perhaps Scalia sought to go before the Sabatos' throne, but such an opportunity is now forever lost. Afterward, the evil dragon sank alongside Rumeria, and the Sabatos, too, was lost, remaining so to this very day. Did you recall something, traveler? It all feels a bit muddled. That is true. I only heard tell events after it had transpired myself, having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Then none knew just what had happened to the Sabatos. I fear that we can only learn more by proceeding further. The large glowing flesh that you see in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from fissures in Scilia's stony cell. I fear he has already taken notice of our presence. Having been sealed here for so long now, he's finally sensed outsiders. He will naturally find a way to lure us in. And then a scam call. So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said that the way to Domos Aurea is through those gates or something, but hasn't Beathos shut them already? Doesn't this mean that there's no going through? This will prove quite tricky, yes. Bah! There's gotta be a limit to how rude you can be. What's with this, I'll wait for you at Domos Aureus, mwahaha, nonsense. We don't even leave the door open, huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break the seal on the evil dragon and get the former foe he beat to break the door down for us? No, how could we do such a thing? I mean, after that is one of Remiria's nemesis. But Remeria is long gone, no? That's right. It's been so long. For all we know, he might have decided to turn over a new leaf and be a nice dragon. But he is still a dragon. Come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind we can talk with. We've got experience in dealing with dragons, don't we, Traveler? Well, there was that time with Dvalin, we had that run-in with Ajdaha, we encountered Apep in the desert. But let's do Dvalin. Yep, that bit where he kicked up a storm in Mondstadt while under the influence of a curse. We had a big fight because of it, too. Oh, those examples weren't very convincing, were they? Come on, Os. No amount of suspicious looks is going to suddenly give us better options. Ugh, I know, you're right. Let's give it a try. The seals that bind the evil dragon seem to be connected to 3 locations. Let us begin by removing the chains in those 3 places. Oh, looky! The map finally unlocked, and let's grab the waypoints. Oh, look! Achievement! Okay. Swaying eels in the coral reefs. This sort of eel hides in the deep sea coral formations and is especially sensitive to musical melodies. When agitated by such, they will poke their heads out. When all their heads are sticking out, press to unleash a powerful sound wave, and cause them to be unable to duck back into the coral, leaving them bobbing the melody constantly. Let me just see who texted me real quick. Oh, I'll have to take care of that for a sec. Alright, so let's see how well I do with this. Alright. Oh. We're on some dry land now. Oh, we gotta fight these things again. Things are
I will have order. Gather.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, life goes on. Surprise!
A round of applause.
Go. Let the magic begin!
This is order. Stabilize.
Over here!
Gather.
Rise.
order guide you.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. Life goes on. Trip on up!
Dominus Cazador. Dominus Cazador, is that you? It is you, just as I thought. You finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress, but the cruel mishaps and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me, so I was forced to step back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many, many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond? Were we victorious? Is that so? Then we lost. I am sorry. Do not say such things, honored Dominus. I had already imagined this day might come when I joined the Sabatos' legions. Did the Sabatos not say that he wanted to lead us to break the shackles of Fortuna, but is doing so that simple? After all, what we struggle against is fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond even the greatest of the gods. In the end, all our efforts were in vain. Nay, say not so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted that prophecy, resisted it most valiantly. Though we failed in the end, some must have betrayed us, led us astray. Still, the outcome no longer matters. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into this world's history. Hey, why did he just fall over like that? Can stone people also just suddenly faint? I still don't know his name. It appears his history has now reached its conclusion. Wait, that's so sad. He has just been fighting here all these thousands of years? But now he is finally at peace. Let us continue onward. The three chains that bind Skelia are wrapped around three stone pillars. Use the power of the symphony and hold to unleash a play sound wave. That will remove them. Due to the lengthy passage of time, the stone pillars will sometimes become overgrown with vines, making them unable to resonate with the symphony. Remove the vines first, and then remove the chains. Quick, undo the chains here. If you would let me move, sure. Oh, I was looking at the other thing. That was silly me. Oh, look, a treasure chest.
Piece of cake.
Those souls, the shadows of the past lingering here. If we can defeat Boethius, perhaps they too can at last find peace. Pet him. Nope. I tried. Alright. So I guess that's... Oh, let's collect stuff in here first. It looks like there's a Hydroculus in here as well. Oh.
Stabilize.
There we go. There's that. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end Prisoner in Shackles for the time being, and I'll see you guys later.